Hey there, so week 3 is starting, and this match I'm about to face, I'm as usual having the Roaring Itran team, and this week's matchup is a bit tougher compared to last week. Fluttermane is obviously an issue, being faster than Roaring Moon and threatening with super effective damage. It also can threaten Icy Wind into Landorus and Tundurus, making them slower than the rest of the team. And plus it can also run potentially Taunt to stop Sinistra, Tailwind or Earthworm. And it can also be offensive with Specs or something else united with Illumise. And also Baxcalibur, of course, with the Icing type, threatens a lot of the team as well as Etran. So this is what I planned for this week. And I'm basically planning on 2 modes. I'm bringing basically the lower tiers this time around. The idea in the first mode at least is Toxic Rook, Gotitel and KLEAVOR, where I go for Fake Out Trick Room, and with Eject Button I basically bring in KLEAVOR. And the idea this time around I'm running Life Orb Sheer Force KLEAVOR, because while the Stone Axe and lunge damage is a bit lower with Sheer Force than it will be with Sharpness plus X6 or Stone Axe, and I do not set Stealth Rock, I do not get recoil from Life Orb, and most importantly Rock Slide damage is boosted, and with Helping Hand plus Life Orb Sheer Force Rock Slide I can one-hit KO bulky Fluttermane and do a lot of spread damage in general. So the general idea is just set Trick Room, I have Mental Herb to block Taunt, and then I get KLEAVOR in and spam Helping Hand Rock Slide. I have Fake Out on Gotitel, though I never actually clicked it in testing because I'm mainly bringing it as a Trick Room setter, though I still decided to keep it in case I end up doing some different leads, because I didn't actually click any other moves, like I didn't need many other. I could have maybe run Protect or Taunt, but for now I decided to go like this. The second mode instead is around Earthworm, because Earthworm seems actually great into their team. Basically it just walls Baxcalibur, takes no damage from ground moves, easily takes like none from ice and dragon moves. It beats Fluttermane, it walls Glimora. Its main threat is Gallade, which I'm expecting because it's threatening offensively, at least in my team, and Arcanine Izui. For the rest, it's amazing. And I'm pairing it with Landorus Therian to click Earthquake plus Shed Tail to bring in Roaring Moon as an offensive threat. And then also Roaring Moon can heal back the Earthworm with Earthquake. I'm going Clear Amulet with Landorus because it stops Icy Wind drops, and I have the advantage of being slower than Fluttermane, so if they do go for like Specs Shadow Ball into Earthworm, I can heal it up basically. And also this way I do not get intimidated by Arcanine Izui, and I'm immune to Charm or Fake Tears from Illumise. And like if they lead Fluttermane Arcanine, I outspeed and always threaten Earthquake. And that's the main goal. Basically then the Roaring Moon is made to outspeed an Ogerpon Wellspring that's outspeeding Landorus by 1 point, and for the rest is mainly a bit bulk and damage. And even without Terra Flying, Acrobatics picks up the important KOs on like Gallade and Ogerpon, and it lets me run a defensive terrain still, because it's important to make sure that Ice Shard, the Clear Amulet, Baxcalibur does not break my sub, as well as taking better Fluttermane. And with Earthquake as coverage I can hit the flying resistances as well as heal up Earthworm. Basically it was great in testing. I have Terra Fairy to resist a Sacred Sword without being weak to Psycho Cat or other moves from their team. Gotitel leaves a Specs Shadow Ball, so generally it's great into Fluttermane. I have Terra Poison just in case I'm facing like Illumise plus Gotitel, Illumise plus Fluttermane, sorry. And Quick Guard here is just to stop some priorities like Fake Tears and whatnot. So let's see how the match goes. Okay, so these 6 are actually those exact 6 I tested against. Let's see. What do I want to start with? Do I go KLEAVOR mode or do I go Earthworm? So I think not knowing their exact sets, for now I'll just go the KLEAVOR route. So I'm leading Toxicroak, Gothitelle, KLEAVOR, and I need to bring a fourth, which can be probably either Landorus or Orthworm. I think I do... let's see what I'm most worried about. Maybe I'll do Landorus. Actually, I just bring Orthworm, I think. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so it's booster speed, and there is an Illumise. I know I always leave the Shadow Ball. I do not have any need for Fake Out. I could go for Gang Shot, though I also do not actually need to Terra Gothitelle. I just go for Quick Guard, so I can set up Trick Room without worrying about Fake Tears. Like, I could always Terra, but I do not want to, unless necessary, so I'll do this. Like, I decided to go for Quick Guard in my team, especially for this reason as well. Okay, it's Fake Out. Dazzling Gleam, perfect. And I get KLEAVOR in, plus 3 Trick Room. Okay, perfect. So now I can obviously go for Rock Slide Helping Hand. They might have Charm, which would be a bit annoying, but if they go for Charm, they don't go for Helping Hand, Dazzling Gleam, so I think I should survive. And I'd rather keep Terra possible on Earthworm, just for the possibility of Gallade. So for now I just click Helping Hand, Rock Slide. Let's see. Okay, it went for Anchor, sorry. And that's 1 hit KO on the Fluttermane, and the Illumise is actually Sash. I would have expected what's it called, Cover Cloak. This means on the later turn, like next game, I can go for Fake Out on Illumise if I want, like unless they are Terra Ghost, but that's also fine. Now I can go for Rock Slide, Helping Hand again. Okay, so I went for Helping Hand, and what did he go for? Okay, Extreme Speed, it's resisted, not an issue at all. And let's go KLEAVOR, let's go KLEAVOR. That's why I wanted the Sheer Force Rock Slide. The damage is amazing. This is basically 4 KOs for KLEAVOR in one game. Amazing. That's exactly what I wanted. Okay, perfect. Maybe I can make KLEAVOR like the kill leader of the week. Okay. So I'm tempted to go KLEAVOR again, because it would be amazing to do this many KOs with KLEAVOR a second time. I'm expecting them to be better prepared this time around for that plan though. I'm expecting maybe Gallade, but I could always go like Orthworm mode, but I will not be able to bring KLEAVOR as much in future weeks possibly, like, so maybe I'll just do it again. Hopefully I can bring out the KLEAVOR. Like, hopefully KLEAVOR can do as many KOs as possible this week. That would be fun. Maybe he has Wild Guard, I don't know. I did not expect the Helping Hand. I guess it makes sense if they went Sash over Cover Cloak. Let's see, let's see. Okay, they turn off the timer. We give them a second. Okay, let's see their plan this time around. Okay, there is a Gallade and there is an Ogerborn Wellspring. Okay, so the question is Gallade Cover Cloak? Is it Trick Room Imprison? I don't know. For now, I'll just go for Fake Out here. I could also go for like Fake Out and Gang Shot though. With Fake Out with Gothitelle and Gang Shot the Ogerborn. I think I'll play safe for now and go fake out Trick Room. Okay, the Terra Ogre pawn, okay, so let's see if it's Cover Cloak. Ivy Cudgel, I tank that, okay, great. So now I can just double up on the Gallade. So if their Gallade is slower than me, which is very possible, they can KO my Toxicroak, which is not ideal. My Gotot is probably dying as well, which will be the first KO I receive this season, but that's fine. I can't keep that up forever. I could go for Terra Toxicroak, but it's a bit wasted if they are slower. Okay, they went for Follow Me. Okay, that's fine. And they reverse Trick Room. Okay. Okay, so I'm not in a great position. They have the Arcanine Izui, which definitely outspeeds me, so they can definitely pressure a KO. I'm trying to think, what can I do? Maybe I try Close Combat here and Sandworm switch in. Hopefully they go like, okay, not what I expected, but I'll take it. Close Combat, okay, Crit, KO, they'll probably go for Psycho Cat, KO me, okay. That's the first mon I lose is World Season, so I cannot complain. And then I'll go Fake Out here and Heavy Slam on the Flutter main to try and prevent a possible taunt on the Sandworm, though they seem to be offensive. Okay, that's fine. Great. Okay, so this should be a guaranteed win because I know Lunge always KOs and I can Terra Fairy to not have to worry basically. Let's see. Oh, I'm also faster? What? Okay, so they probably went minus speed on their Gallade. GG. Okay. So this week went great. Unfortunately, I took my first 2 KOs, so I received some deaths. Like I was 16-0 in differential for now. This will be a bit worse, but I mean, it's obviously a great win. 4-0 first game, and I still won with 2 games, and I got KLEAVOR, well, like 5 KOs. Maybe not enough for MVP of the week, but still great. Okay, so this appears to be next week match. I'm against Hope. They have Ursaluna Blood Moon, which is obviously an amazing offensive threat. They have Magmortar and Azora Director, Rillaboom, and Ascend mode. So it will definitely be interesting. They actually had Sinistra before. They traded it out, so I just picked it up and happy to see how it goes. So see you next week.